Dobra, musimy wszystkich z wioski przypytać. Zacznijmy od tych. Zobaczmy, co nam powiedzą.
Ah, Onal Manawi. I heard you met Vad and some other members of my clan in the area around Edagol Credal. Anyone who treads that sacred land runs the risk of unleashing En on Milfrictiman's wrath. You'd better steer clear of the area.
Yes. Your Donegada warned us. When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of the Donegada. Helping others when they are in need. I'm glad he could help.
Rozmawiaj o Wielkim Królu.
I seek your High King, and I was told that you were the last to have seen him.
That was many moons ago. And if he has chosen to walk away from our world, who am I to go against his wish?
Please. I would not ask this of you if it weren't a question of life and death.
I hear your words. Your clan has not given me many reasons to trust you. But if you prove my suspicions wrong, I will help you.
No, co mam zrobić?
The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
I think you know about the conflict between my people and yours over a clearing?
Yes. One of your elders asked me to make sure you could access it again. Alas, I could not take care of it. I was busy with other
A,
problems.
no nie zrobiłem tego
Lady
z...
Morange was kind enough to talk with us to find a solution.
No, co z tymi
And things
drzewami
were
nie
moving forward.
zdążyłem zrobić.
Then an elder from my village poisoned 3 woodcutters. That stopped the discussions. The old man responsible for the deaths must be punished, I agree. But not by your people. Not until we are sure we can trust you. There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust.
No
If
problemu.
you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
I'm asleep.
What?
Lecę do tej kopalni. Gdzie to jest? A, to już w ogóle inny region. Dobra. Aha, nie, to jest ten region, tylko że muszę przejść. No dobra. Dobra, to niedaleko. Not far. Kija. Tu i na lewo. Panie Czerwony Lesie. Dobrze, oni sobie tutaj pilnują. Czerwona kopalnia. Lecimy. Chyba tu jeszcze nie byłem. W ogóle. No, w ogóle tu nie byłem. Jakiś obozik by się przydał. Ale trochę nie mam na to czasu. Obszar obozu mówisz. Gdzieś tu jest. Chciałbym go zrobić. Aż 4 obozy, proszę, proszę. Tu są ci woodcuttersi, jak widzę. Muszę do nich wybrać. Cześć, zielonku! Nie wstawaj, leż sobie. Nie musiałeś wstawać. Boże, jak gęsto w tym lesie. Kolejny pewnie obóz. Oj, przepraszam za ten wybuch śmiechu. To jest tyle już tych obozów, że mi się kręci w głowie trochę. Się zastanawiam, w jakiego następnego RPGa sobie zagrać. Ja się zastanawiałem, czy... czy może... Kingdom Come Deliverance? Ale tylko, że tam to taki bardziej średniowiecze, bez
Actually, no
magii
one
w
should be
ogóle.
able to enter.
Nie wiem, czy ja
This
to ogarnę.
mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
To RPG z pierwszej osoby.
Tych
mi gorzej idzie. Przykład jest Cyberpunk.
Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Nic nie zrozumiałem. No ale co?
Sorry, this is private property.
Ale co ja mam zrobić? Say what? No i co? No i co? No trochę nie kumam. Co teraz? Trochę nie słuchałem, co on gada, wiecie?
If this mine is as dangerous as Doncass said it was, those who are exploiting it are reckless. Do these people not have any regard for the lives of their miners?
These Renagzai must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Przyjrzyj potajemne działalności kopalni. A to jednak, po prostu musiałem wyjść z terenu.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
No to właśnie jak chciałem iść, sam to już odkryłem.
Crazy fools have reopened this mine.
The Monisinaga. They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've
O,
made
wy
them into
gnoje.
slaves. We must talk to Sir de Corsillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
O wy gnoje. O wy szmatławce. Tubylców wykorzystywać do kopania? Ale wam z dupy skopię. O wy śmieciuchy. Wiecie, że za parę jagód ich kupicie? Ja wam za parę jagód skopię dupę. Co za gnoje. Nie wierzę. Jak tak można? Jak tak można? Pogadać z Circunchron, czy możemy coś z tym zrobić? Na samą górę trzeba zapierdzielać. Let's go! O kurde, kupię podpórki.
Sir de Corsillon,
Desade, my young student, what can I do for you?
the mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well, let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances.
O Jezu, nie to!
Terra Incognita will soon be but a distant memory.
Nie o to mi chodziło.
Keep doing what you're doing, Dosade. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Nie, to.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him.
Kopa w jaja
You should
w metalowych
start by
butach.
finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Akty własności. No to
Looking
idziemy
forward to-
szukać. Chodźmy. Też w sumie chyba Kingdom Come Deliverance to sobie nie pogram, bo po zakończeniu pewnie gry będą jakieś... Chyba na luty są jakieś premiery gier, ale już nie pamiętam jakich. Muszę sprawdzić. A, to nie ja, muszę iść tu na dół, dobra. Dobra, zupa z bobra. To idziemy. Dokument sporządzony w języku prawniczym jest o akt własności należącym do pana Millarda, dotyczący terenu poniżej wyrażony cenności starej kopalni. Dokument został podpisany przez Madame de Morange. Będziesz potrzebować jej pomocy, aby zrozumieć wszystkie...
It seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Morange's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
Światło by mogło mi zgasnąć? Mogłoby mi zgasnąć. Dobra. Się cały czas tak pali. Oj, sorry. Panie pomywaczu. Biegniemy. Dużo tej Landy Morange teraz biegamy. Dużo z nią tutaj spraw teraz jest. Czuję, że już jesteśmy blisko końca gry.
Ah, so Dosade. I'm forever in your debt.
Lady Morange, I've done but my duty. I'm glad that you recovered from that attack.
I shudder to think what would have happened had you not come here with your cousin. Well, what can I do for you?
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
No to do portu. Akurat z tym śmieciem, co wykorzystuje tubylców. Teraz ja go kurwa wykorzystam w swój sposób. Ale to wtedy wyłączam kurde obraz i nie będziecie widzieć, co z nim robię. Bo to się na YouTube'a nie nadaje. Nie wiem czemu tak przeszedłem, ale okej.
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
Twoja
Desardet,
stara.
I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here, Your Excellency?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it? Nor are you allowed to employ slaves there.
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding. Listen, I'm sure there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all
Uczciwy.
taxes and the small bonuses needed. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice. Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get
To
back
jest
to my
przekupstwo.
activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous, and you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young man. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't fix. Goodbye,
Myślę, że
sir.
wszystko,
Best wishes to
wszystko
your cousin.
pieniędzmi, kurde, rozwiąże. No nie wytrzymam ze śmieciem jebanym. No nie. Nakopię mu do dupy, no. Nie wytrzymam z takim śmieciem.
Come closer, good people. The cure-
Jaki jest kurwiający, no nie mogę po prostu. Myślę, że wszystko pieniędzmi załatwi. Śmieciuch. Musimy mu utrzeć, no. Tak, ładnie, ładnie pani wypastowała podłogę. Jest ładnie. Szybko. Musimy szybko odnaleźć naszego Konstantina, kuzyna.
Sir de Corsilion,
Decide, my...
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him
Tak
of all
jest.
his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove...
No już się przydałeś, panie stary profesorze. Szybko. Każ ludziom nie zbliżać się do kopalni i uwolnić niewolników. Tak właśnie zrobimy. Vasco chyba z Aprą romansuje. Bierz sobie ją. Ona jest łatwa, to ci po 2-3 spotkaniach da. Znaczy da pozwolenie na randkę. O to mi chodziło. Dobra, szybko do kopalni, szybko do kopalni. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, 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 hop. Proszę bardzo.
Sorry, this is private property.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
Chodź tu, śmieciu.
Are you looking for trouble? You'd bet.
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsilion on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tearfra D.
Impossible. By what right? Guards, this man threatens me.
No chyba... No naprawdę! Kurwa mać, no straże wy debile.
Engulf our enemies.
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them.
Na pewno nie będę po nich płakał.
And we can tell Dunkas everything.
Pistolet pieprzowy. Boże, jaki biedak, miał tylko eliksir magii. Czekaj. Nie, co ty robisz? Przetwórz miało być. Nie. Nawet mnie nie wkurwiaj. Może ty byś chciał? Chociaż tobie one nic nie dadzą. Odporność na żywotność. A dajmy ci te. Czemu nie? Jak on w kapeluszku wygląda śmiesznie. Nie, co ja chciałem jeszcze, Boże. Przetwórz. Dobra, wystarczy. Uciekajcie.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
You must believe that not only did Blow or Rui,
He is an Almanawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
No i dobra, lecimy do Dunkasa. Uwolnieni. Ci już spieprzyli stąd. Zrobione. O Boże, przepraszam. Dunkas zrobione, proszę mi powiedzieć o Wielkim Królu.
When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task.
Ale to już było, mówiłeś to.
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and he will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants,
No i super.
my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan. Just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'm honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it, since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it. He will be sentenced to heal it, Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Corsilion that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It's a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
No, o Wielkim Królu.
I did what you asked of me. Would you now tell me what you know about your High King?
You have earned my trust through your actions. Now, hear me. The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you. You, the Renaigse. Dedra and Bladnid wanted us to spill blood and chase you from our lands. Ulan's words were all honey, as is his
Do
tongue,
Ulana też pójdziemy.
and wanted us to welcome you with open arms. I attempted, as is my wont, to follow the path of wisdom, that which winds between the others. Finbar was not convinced by any of us. He decided to turn to a far greater source of wisdom. He left us to go to the sanctuary to see Enonmil Frictimen.
Would he still be there?
I do not think so. The great mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own one last time. You should go to Wen Shavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Okej. Bliskich Wielkiego Króla Wenshower. Aha, czyli musiałem tylko jedną z tych zrobić. Okej, bo myślałem, że do Ulana jeszcze muszę już... Czyli każdy pewnie by mi chciał coś ode mnie i by mi pomógł na własny sposób i byśmy doszli aż tutaj. Kamienne schody. Może nie kamienne wzwody. Już byśmy mieli przesrane. Where are we? Nowy obsiar. Nie bijcie nas, proszę. Kurwa! O! No co jest? Mama! Jezus. Co za mocne te mocarze. Obóz gdzieś, obóz gdzieś. Obszar obozu. Oczywiście, że widzę. Lepiej zawsze jeden mieć tutaj. Żeby z początku nie startować. Będzie tylko 2 obozy, to nie tak dużo. Przypytaj bliskich Wielkiego Króla. Fajnie, że wszyscy tubylcy nam pozwalają włazić jak do siebie.
Bird Tiotomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Teofredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where
Cera.
might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
Ajajaj.
Wa awalan seg.
Ajajajajaj. Sera. Też mi pewnie powie Sera, nie?
We're Tiertumad. It is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island, but someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and the Doneigad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the Enolmil Frichtimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the Cavern of Knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
Where is this Cavern of Knowledge located?
I don't know. The Caverns of Knowledge are the concern of the Doneigada. Anything else?
To wszystko. No to ja tu już nie widzę kogoś do przepytania. Niestety. Tylko była ona. Może tamten będzie coś wiedział. Gdzie jest ta jaskinia?
Might I do some?
I heard talk about a Cavern of Knowledge.
It is a place where the Doneigada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here.
Okay.
The entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place. A place for only the Doneigada. Anything else?
Jakoś tam wejdziemy.
Goodbye.
Teraz się zastanawiam, jak tu przejść. Ołtarz umiejętności. O, przydałby się. Przydał. Ja tutaj wyjdę jakoś. Nie wiem, czy ja nie muszę iść tutaj. Teraz bym sobie te bomby dał. Czy ja tam przejdę? Mam nadzieję, że przejdę jakoś. Sobie wezmę ten punkt umiejętności. O, żeż kurwa w dupę cipę. Ja pierdolę, ile ich tu jest.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Be careful, your armor is falling apart. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Masakra. No, ołtarz powinien być gdzieś tutaj. Dobra, mamy punkt. Bomba. I teraz tak. Przydziel. No, weźmy na 8. No i git. Teraz możemy zapierdzielać. Nie w tą stronę, tylko w tamtą. Tej jaskini wiedzy może nam coś powie. O tym królu. Jaskinia wiedzy. Siomi stąd przy... O nie, tylko nie jaszczury. Nienawidzę jaszczurów. Kurwa, te ich ogoby. O!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Najgorsze zwierzęta w tej grze, nie? Tam bestie. Jak zwał, tak zwał. Po prostu ich nienawidzę. I tyle. O kurwa, to co to są? Oceloty? Nie, co to? Nawet nie znam. Ty, ale szybko padają. A co tu takie mi się ten pasek tak świeci? Mocno tak. Dobra, tu będzie gdzieś obóz zaraz po drodze. Zacznie liniowe przejście i ciasne. Jest obozik. No i więcej obozów nie ma. Z tego wynika.
Savage. What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in.
O kurwa.
Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly
Złapali cerę.
savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
Jezu, już myślałem, że to Apra, nie?
Tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its
Teraz
fate
jej oczy
was now
wypadną, tak się
sealed
naćpała.
to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years.
Nie dość, że nazywa ją bestią, to jest jeszcze rasistką i jest suką. Mogę już ją zabić.
These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
To właśnie szedłem, ale ktoś mi przerwał. No co to za przejście? A, żeby się nie napierdalać. Mnie się śpią.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has
A,
not
to nie tak
returned.
dawno.
I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You save me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
No to tu mamy jakąś drabinę, to przejdźmy tak. No, gdzieś kij. O kurwa. Nie wiem, czy te czerwone liście to są... O chuj. Szmata się ruszy? Tam kolejny szmaciarz. Tak, no przecież mnie zauważył. Czy ja w tych krzakach jestem niewidzialny? Chyba tak. Najgorsza skradanka na świecie, ale no cóż. Szybko! O kurwa. Naprawdę? Nieważne, nie było tego, nie było tego. Jednak po cichu trzeba. Bieganie to nie jest dobry pomysł. Aha, bo on tam stoi, już patrzy, dobra. Jakieś ślepy. Dało się. Prowadź cera. Do jaskini wiedzy. Coś czuję, że to jest bardzo blisko. Gdzieś to będzie tutaj, mówisz? A, okej. Już widzę. Jak oni jej nie znaleźli, to naprawdę musieli być ślepi. Aha, no tak, bo to trzeba nasionem. Nasionem trzeba otwierać.
That Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The caverns of knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well.
Dziękuję.
Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Okej, badaj jaskinię. O, zbadajmy. Jest tu coś.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more
Czyli oni są
distant.
razem.
I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse.
Jako para.
But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Badajmy kolejne. Zobaczmy, co tam będzie. Kurde, za 29 poziom będzie. I teraz się zastanawiam, iść dalej w naukę? Czy nie? Tu coś mamy. Jakiegoś ptaka.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Doneigad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Doneigada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Doneigad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Okej. Co my tu mamy? Nasiono
Given
górskiej
how
bramy.
well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
Przejście jakieś.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Doneigada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Doneigada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
No to mamy zagwozdkę.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano. we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enolmir Frichtime.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hak Kadaktus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand.
Ja też nie rozumiem i chcę się
My
dowiedzieć.
head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She
Co?
did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Naprawdę to zrobiła? Zamknęła nas. Charyzma, wigor, intuicja. Dobra, weźmy to, bo naprawdę. Dobra, tylko jeszcze stąd wyjdziemy. Nawet sposób, aby dostać się z jaskini. No zamknęła nas szaraszpla. Zamknęła nas. And what now? What now? O! Tu coś mamy. Jakieś przejście. Chodźcie, chodźcie. Tylko nie wiem, gdzie to prowadzi. Dobra, gdzieś wyszliśmy. No i przejście w górach. Dobra, ale to już sobie zrobimy w kolejnym odcinku. Ja tam sobie dobiegnę. Zostawiajcie łapki. Jakie zejście fajne. Zostawiajcie łapki w górę. Subujcie kanał i widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku już jutro. Możliwe, że ostatnim. Zobaczymy. Pa, pa.